Hey everybody, it's Angie and welcome to Hot and Flashy. In today's video, I wanted to just talk a little bit about fake advertisements that steal my image from YouTube or from my blog and use it in their ads to try to sell you their dishonest, kind of scammy products. So this has been going on for years and years, but I decided to talk about it today because it's kind of reaching a peak again. I guess there's this one product. It's a color changing foundation. It's called TLM and it's advertised by a Facebook page called The Glamour Place. Anyway, I hadn't seen it, but so many of you have emailed me, have DM'd me, have left comments below my video asking about it. And first of all, I just wanted to say thank you so much, you guys, for looking out for me. I really appreciate that you come and check with me on these things, that you are kind of suspicious, because that's good. Always be suspicious, because there are so many scams out there. It's just amazing how many ways there are for people to separate you from your hard-earned money. And I just hate it that they use my image to do that, and I really appreciate you guys, bringing these things to my attention, because most of them I never would have seen on my own. I've never heard of this TLM color changing foundation. I've never reviewed it. I've never tried it. In general, you're pretty safe in assuming that any ad that you see my picture in or my videos in, with the exception of Curology, is a scam. In the case of Curology, I had made a couple of videos on it, and then Curology contacted me and asked me if they could use some of the footage from my videos in their advertisements. And so in that case, we negotiated out a fee and a deal, and then I authorized them to use my image. So that is the only case that I have ever done that. So if you see me on an advertisement for anything else, then you know that it's unauthorized. In the future, I hope to launch a product line or have my name associated with some kind of product, or do some advertising for someone. But as it stands right now, I'm not. And so I don't want you guys to be fooled, because I don't want you guys to be scammed out of your money. If you're a company that has to steal people's images talking about a different product in order to advertise your product, then how good can your product really be? Just always second guess it, always wonder if it's legit, because most of the time those Facebook ads, those Instagram ads, a lot of that stuff just isn't really that legit, and you kind of have to do your homework and check it out before you buy it. Definitely before you give them your credit card number. I don't want to see anybody getting defrauded by this stuff because they thought that I endorse the product. So just be careful. And the funny thing about like this color changing foundation, for example, is all the videos that they've stolen off YouTube, nobody's even using the product that they're advertising. My video that they use in it was on the L'Oreal Magic BB Cream, the color changing one. So here's the ad for this TLM product, and you can see it looks like I'm putting on a color changing foundation, but of course that's the L'Oreal Magic BB Cream. And then they even insert a product shot of someone who looks kind of similar to me holding up the product, but that's not my background, that's not my hair, not my hand. Here's the actual video that I was testing the L'Oreal Magic BB Cream in, and you can see that it's definitely lifted directly from a video that has nothing to do with this color changing foundation. Here's a French ad advertising something called U-Tone that is clearly a ripoff of the New Face. Here's a really weird one that someone sent in this weekend, and it apparently is stating that L'Oreal is producing a wrinkle cream based on the Ebola outbreak. And here's me putting on my skincare routine. The images are just frightening. There were a whole bunch that went around a couple years ago using images from my video where I tried egg whites on my eyelids. Let's see, I know that I'm in an ad on eBay for knockoff It Cosmetics brushes. I'm not even sure what the product is, but there's a lot of ones of me in my Botox video where I'm going like this. There's a ton of those out there. One came up actually on my own blog one time. I was like, wait, what's this? And this one was the funniest one of them all. Oh my gosh. I actually posted it to Instagram. It was so funny. Look at this. It was, they call her prune face. Anyway, I just think sometimes they're so far-fetched that it's like, obviously they're fake, but sometimes they really edit them together in a good way, and it makes you think that it could be real. So even if you see me, say, in an ad for something and you look it up on my channel and I've given it a positive review, that doesn't necessarily mean that I've authorized myself to be used in their advertising. Like me doing a video on something and speaking highly of it or saying that I liked it does not authorize the company to then use my image. You know, that's a whole separate deal, and just because my image is out here in the public domain, it doesn't give them that right. Everything that I put out here is copyright protected and is my property. Even though I'm delivering it to you through YouTube, it's still my property. So any company that thinks that I love their foundation, you know, doesn't automatically get to use my image in all of their advertising. And reputable companies don't do that. Reputable companies, if they want to use you and some of your video, then they will approach and they will ask, and then you'll work out a deal. So anyway, I just want to say thank you guys for sending me those. Keep sending them. Be sure to take a screenshot of it to send me that if you can. Unfortunately, there isn't enough time or money in the world to go after these people. You know, you'd have to hire a team of lawyers, and that is just expensive. So anyway, we don't do much about it from this end, but I do appreciate knowing what's out there, so thanks again. And you guys know that you're just the best, and I so appreciate you looking out for me, and there's nothing I can do about it, but I appreciate you guys letting me know, and I like to keep up on who and what is using my image for things. So anyway, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your time. So have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.